It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
This is one of those games you have circled on the calendar as soon as the schedule is released. It's one of the best rivalries the NBA has to offer, and Clark, I know you and I just get excited when we get these matchups ourselves.
No doubt about it, Steve, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them, and we love that.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe and Randall at the forward spots. Clarkson is out there with Russell, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. The drive by Russell. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
The Lakers on D. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, they swept these guys last year. The matchups just seemed to kind of go their way. It was total dominance in the two games.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Isaiah Thomas, a 20-point-per-game scorer last season, and putting up those points with great efficiency, too. And this came despite strained ligaments in his shooting wrist and other nagging injuries, and yet he continues to give production.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Pass to Bryant. Right side, Kobe. Back to Russell. Beyond the arc. Shot is no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And for Thomas, he'll always have his doubters because of his stature.
Yeah, he's only 5'9", and that might be generous, but man, does he pack a lot of game into that frame. I mean, he gets after it at both ends. He's a competitor. He's confident. As great as he is on offense, he does tend to give up a little bit at the other end.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Really good defense there, forcing that double clutch shot.
Randall passes to Clarkson. The drive by Russell. Hibbert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hibbert's got his first points of the night.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris.
Let's take a look now at Kobe's numbers in terms of the league rankings. He was 10th in scoring, and his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
Now, here's Thomas. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Detroit.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game, too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up. Just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
The drive by Russell. Here's Hibbert. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy two.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Thomas kicks to Lee. Back to Thomas. Down low. Kicks it out to Bradley. Pass to Zeller. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bradley. From outside the arc. Blocked. Here's Clarkson. Turner covering. At the elbow, Randall. Tries from the block. Zeller grabs the board. Celtics leading by 4. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
So it's the Celtics now, after the basket by the Lakers.
Isaiah Thomas actually named after the former Pistons great. You might think his father was a big fan, but it's actually the opposite. His dad was a Laker fan. He lost a bet during the 1989 finals. Incredible story. Pistons went on to beat the Lakers, so he had to name his son Isaiah. I guess he'd be named Magic if they had won.
And Isaiah grew up in Seattle, loved the Sonics, but also because of his father was a big Lakers fan.
Well, some conflicting allegiances for Thomas there. I mean, he played 3 years with the Sacramento Kings, who've had their rivalry with the Lakers. When Seattle made their failed bid for the Kings, he had to have mixed emotions there, too.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, no question, you look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he was doing of really spreading that ball around.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Guys, this has been one of the weaknesses for this team all season long. They're shooting just 71% as a team.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you know, the news was mostly bad for the Celtics, but there was some good news last year. They announced they'll be renovating their arena to make it more state-of-the-art.
Now here's Lee. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Kobe against Turner. Outside for Thomas. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And with the Celtics in this building, guys, it isn't falling apart by any means, but the fans had been wanting an upgrade.
And from what I understand, I mean, they're going all out. I mean, the arena turns 20 years old this season, and it's going to get a 2-decade facelift in terms of amenities and convenience.
The Celtics with the lead. And it's Turner off the drive. Kobe against Lee. Just his first attempt. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 15-footer. And it falls over the rim and in. 7 points for Isaiah Thomas. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
Johnson, he's checked in for Lee. And then for Los Angeles, Brandon Bass is checked in for Randall. And Nick Young is subbed in for Russell. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Lakers, #1.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Now, here's Bradley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Zeller setting the pick for Turner. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Evan Turner to start last season, a featured offensive player, Steve, for the rebuilding 76ers.
Well, yeah, Andre Iguodala and Drew Holiday traded away in consecutive seasons. So Turner's numbers went up with the team struggling, but he didn't seem very happy about the roster changes because, boy, they were losing night in and night out.
And so he makes both from the line.
And Turner traded from the Sixers to the Pacers at the deadline. That was a change not only in role, but also in record. Going from one of the league's worst teams to one of its best. And from a starting role to one as a reserve. Not the easiest of adjustments, but I thought Turner handled himself well.
Clarkson from out on the wing, he knocks it down. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Thomas with the ball. 7 points in the game. Turner dishes to Thomas. Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. 5 on the clock. No one near him. And that one's good. Thomas got 9 points.
And for Turner now in a new situation, the former number 2 overall pick, weathering criticism in Philadelphia, can he realize the potential that saw him so highly regarded coming into the league? We'll see.
Here's Clarkson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Thomas passes to Zeller. The rebound by Young. Lakers trail by 3. Clarkson kicks to Bass. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Brandon Bass now in his 10th season out of LSU. Pick and pop, power forward. Mid-range shot is a strength of his game, and he's really improved defensively the last couple of years as well.
And Bass is much more of an offensive-minded big man. At 6'8", he's not a big-time defender or rebounder. His job really is to space the floor and put points on the board.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Zeller. Jay Crowder comes in for Evan Turner. The prodigy, he's checked in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Crowder, averaging 6 points per contest. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 3. And Brandon Bass earning the nickname No Pass Bass. Steve, more career turnovers than assists.
Yeah, but that's his role, Kevin. When he's open, knock it down. And what I like about Bass is that he has improved his defense considerably. The last couple of years with Doc Rivers in Boston, that was something that Doc really emphasized.
Now here's Smart. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Detroit. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And while we have a moment, let's check out the breakdown for Bryant. He has been filling up the stat sheet for the last month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And, Steve, that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
And the shot is good. .132 left in the first quarter. And here's Smart. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Out left to the wing. Here's Crowder, guarded by Kobe. The 8-footer. Olynyk can't hit.
Even that close to the hoop, when you see that kind of defense, I think you got to move the ball back out to the perimeter.
Clarkson passes to Black. The kick out to Young. Lakers passing it around. Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Here's Clarkson, averaging 22 points a game. Outside, Kobe. Unloads from 13. Can't hit. Celtics leading by 3. Johnson outside. Passes it to Smart. Feeds it to Crowder. To the paint. Smart misses.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Young with no one around. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 3. We've got more in store.
Coming up next.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Jay Crowder out there with David Lee. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's the prodigy. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Randall.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up. Well, the Celtics certainly played with a lot of passion last year. They got off to a start that few thought they would achieve, but even playing with passion can't cover up the holes in the roster.
Smart with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Smart dishes to Crowder. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Crowder's got his second bucket of the night. Lakers trail by 3. The screen from Brown. Russell kicks to Brown. The pass to Randall. He dishes it to Williams. Here's Black. That's tipped. And the Celtics shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. The feed to Crowder. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And the Lakers call time here.
You know, there's no secret that the Lakers were really terrible last year. There's no other way to say it. And everything that could have gone wrong actually did. Murphy's Law on full display.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Avery Bradley comes in for the prodigy. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Smart. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Randall no good. For a historical perspective on the Lakers, guys, last year was their worst season since they moved out to L.A. from Minnesota back in 1960.
And they vowed to get back, however, and I believe them. I mean, this isn't a franchise that has a history of being passive when it comes to improvement.
Kicks it to Thomas. 3 on the clock. From deep. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Bradley against Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 6.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
The Celtics making a switch here. Turner's checked in.
Checking in for your Celtics, Evan Turner.
Russell against Thomas. Outside Bradley. He kicks to Lee. Count that one. Lee's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And it's Brown missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, as you know, David Lee is a two-time All-Star, and he said, I'm very confident in my own abilities. My biggest thing is to be consistent. Anybody can go out and have a good couple of games, but to produce game in and game out is the most difficult thing in this league. I feel like I've done that. Kevin, he comes ready to play every game.
You know what you're going to get from him all the time, Doris. Thanks. Russell inside. Turner covering. 6 on the shot clock. High post shot. The shot by Williams, no good. Celtics leading by 6. The dish to Lee. And stolen by Russell. All alone. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back into. Transition. Can't pass up that kind of look.
Lakers trail by 6. Outside Russell. Outside Williams. Russell against Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 8 points for P.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Thomas up top. He's guarded by Russell. Turner passes to Thomas. Brown against Turner. Drops it in from 11 feet. Turner's got 6 points.
And they got exactly what they wanted right there. Really high percentage look.
The Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. You know, guys, you rarely see a player on a team apologize for scoring, but Evan Turner did just that last year. Remember in a game against the Lakers, he put away a 360 dunk at the buzzer in a game that wasn't even close. And then Steve immediately apologized afterwards.
Well, you got to give Turner credit. I mean, he knew immediately that he kind of broke the code. You're supposed to, respect the other team and pull the ball back out. So he reacted accordingly, went over to the Lakers and apologized, and everything really was fine.
Nick Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Clarkson comes in for Lou Williams. Boston leading by 4. Thomas kicks to Turner. Now Lee inside. Good on the shot. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
And Evan Turner perhaps used to getting under opponent's skin. His college teammate at Ohio State nicknamed him the villain for his cold-blooded nature on the court. Tremendously competitive and versatile is Evan Turner.
Here's Randall. Hibbert dishes to Russell. Clock at 6. The kick out to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And Evan Turner perhaps felt he played the villain last season. After the trade to Indiana, the Sixers GM drove him to the airport. And his arrival on the Pacers seemed to coincide with their tailspin. So he's looking to succeed in a winning situation.
And it's blocked by Hibbert. And it's the Lakers on the break. Young with...
Look out. Watch out. I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Outside Brent dishes it to Thomas. Back to Bradley. He feeds it to Turner. The layup missed.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Lee passes to Turner. Celtics passing it around. Bradley with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Zeller. A rebound by the Lakers. Randall's got his third rebound tonight. Clarkson kicks to Randall. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Lee, a screen on Russell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now to our rookie leaderboard for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. And you look at P. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Exactly. The IQ he's shown at the defensive end this past month has been very, very impressive.
Celtics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Bradley dishes to Thomas. Trains the three-pointer. Thomas got 12 in the game.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
The drive by Russell. Clarkson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Clarkson. On the wing, Turner. He's got 6. That's good. Turner's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top. Well, going into last season, the Celtics had made 6 straight playoff appearances, 2 trips to the finals, and 1 NBA championship. But there was no question last year was the beginning of a rebuild.
Celtics leading by 4. 1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Thomas inside. Here's Zeller. Nice D from Russell. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Shots good from... Young.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Thomas against Russell. Thomas kicks to Lee. Lee left side. Pass to Bradley. Here's Turner. And that one goes long. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Thomas, good.
It's really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The drive by Russell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Lakers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. The first free throw is good. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Ryan is checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Smart, averaging 8 points a game. Passes to Olynyk. A free ball. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. It's stolen by Bryant. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Celtics leading by a point. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Roy, I know you have just a couple seconds, but in a nutshell, what's going to be your approach going into the second half?
Well, we're just going to make sure we keep them off the board and keep them out of transition.
Thank you, Roy. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Thomas. He's got 16 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the passes. Head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammates.
The Lakers with the ball. It's a one-point game. So the Lakers 5 right now. Kobe and Randall at the forward spots. Clarkson is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Black in at the 5 spot. For the lead, Randall no good.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level. Julius Randle had a great freshman season at Kentucky. Amazingly consistent and dominant at times. But he still saw his stock fall a little bit. Concerns about his lack of length. He struggled at times to finish oversized. Didn't come up with a great number of steals or block shots. The question is, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? We'll see, but I think he's going to be a productive pro.
Bradley passes to Thomas. Zeller dishes to Thomas. Feeds it to Lee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Randall struggled at times to finish over length. The low rate of steals and blocks, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? That's been the question with him.
I don't have the answer to that, but it's certainly a good question. I mean, teams like their bigs to do 4 things: defend the rim, space the floor, rebound, and score inside. We know Randall can handle the last 2. Time will tell if he can get things done in the former 2.
And both free throws good for Lee.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but then they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. So that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, make it an easier shot.
Now Thomas. He's got 16 at the elbow. Lee. Turner up top. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Shot clock at 5. Thomas goes in, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team, he deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who had the impact on a team and on the league the way Kobe has as a box office draw and winning. You'd like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised if Kobe's not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
Offensive rebound. Lee, that's good. Lee's got 12.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth. Basketball guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And Bryant kicks to Williams. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. Played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch, catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand, he's really an adept finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hibbert comes in for Randall, and it's Russell in for Williams. Outside Bradley, and there's the pass to Turner. Thomas dishes to Zeller, and it's good. Off through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate. He makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
The drive by Russell. Pass to Black. Looking to end the run. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
No good from Lee. Lakers trail by 5. The 17-footer. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Kobe for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Thomas passes to Turner. He dishes it to Bradley. Good on the three-point shot. Bradley's got 5 now.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And Thomas, here we go. Out to Turner. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Turner. Thomas got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Lots of room, and he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Upside Thomas. That is good.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Kobe kicks to Clarkson. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, you know, head coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics is coaching a much different game in the pros than we see in college. I mean, a lot of differences. But if anybody can make that transition, I really think he's certainly the guy that could. He's bright. He's hard-working. He communicates well. He's innovative. Showed that innovativeness at the college level. So I think he's got all of the ingredients to become a college coach who is successful as an NBA coach.
Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, injuries as well. And just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Olynyk is checked in for Tyler Zeller. Johnson comes in for Lee. Jay Crowder's checked in for Evan Turner. And Smart subbed in for Brandon.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Lakers trail by 9.
And when you look at the Lakers, they say that second-generation businesses have a high failure rate. Only time will tell if they can continue the remarkable winning streak this team has enjoyed through the years.
And you know, for the Lakers, with the harder cap, they can't outspend like they used to. With the internet, players like Durant don't need to be in a big market to get exposure like it was in days past. So the Lakers will need to outsmart other teams to continue their success. It had been 6 straight years for the Celtics that they had made the playoffs, but that run came to an end last season as they were clearly in full rebuild mode.
And Hibbert with the block. They're running. All going up court.
A lot of action in this one for Nick Young. He has 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Well, a lot of storied franchises missed the playoffs last year, and Boston was one of them. But, Steve, they knew it would be a tough season early on.
Well, trading away the talent they did, they knew how the season would play out. You know, ultimately it was the right thing to do, because they are in a good position to build upon youth going forward.
The prodigy, he's checked in for the Celtics.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
Smart passes to Hunter. "16 feet away. Cannot hit." So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. And he had some huge nights. Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who When he touches the ball, it's going up.
And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot. Or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Kelly Olynyk out of Gonzaga was a point guard for the majority of his high school career before a growth spurt shot him up to 7 feet tall. You can see the result of playing point guard for so long. He's a big man with shooting and ball handling skills of a much smaller player.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Black's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Clarkson. Lakers trail by 7. Outside Bryant. Now the feed to Young. Russell dishes to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Young's got 13.
And Olynyk, growing up in a basketball family, his father a coach at the collegiate level, also coached his own kids. His mother a longtime referee. So Kelly's instincts and understanding of the game certainly benefited from that wealth of knowledge growing up.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Kicks it to Young. The dish to Bryant. He feeds it to Russell. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Lakers passing it around. Off target from outside. And Olynyk in his final season at Gonzaga, leading Division I basketball Clark and player efficiency rating.
Well, we know the analytics guys are going to love this, but he shot 63% from the field, Kevin, even shooting a number of shots from the perimeter. And a survey of NBA GMs ranked him the top steal of the draft, and I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, he's a big guy that's mobile, skilled, with tremendous upside.
Bryant gets a wide open look. Misses off the left iron.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Smart kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Hunter. This is to Johnson. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. And you look at P, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
Yeah, he's been in sync with his teammates over that stretch of time. No question. His passing has just been phenomenal.
And that one's good. 6 points for Marcus Smart.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Offensive rebound, Black. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the strike.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Johnson sends the screen for Smart. Charity stripe shot, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Boy, nice bucket. They are really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they've definitely got the upper hand.
Outside, Russell. To the inside. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Black.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Next Wednesday, December 10th, Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, Isaiah Thomas out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Amir Johnson. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Crowder in at the 3 slot. They set the pick. Williams kicks to Sacre. Pass down low. He's against Zeller. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, making sure, Steve, everyone is in the right spot.
Exactly. And the way he keeps all 5 guys on the court working in perfect harmony is, I think, part of what makes him so valuable.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Steve. I mean, he's got a perfect understanding of their system at both ends of the court, and he's always talking out there. Any good leader is usually not only setting an example, but being verbal, too.
Boston making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Celtics leading by 8. Bradley with the ball. 11 feet away. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Nick Young.
Avery Bradley out of Texas, one of the elite perimeter defenders in the NBA. A guy who can really give you nightmares bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long arms, and he can defend both guard positions. Really pressures the ball well.
Lee's checked in for Amir Johnson. And so Bradley nails both of them.
And despite his 6'2" size, it's pretty clear that offensively, Avery Bradley is not a point guard. He's worked hard on developing his ball handling, especially his left hand, but he's certainly at his best when he's playing off the ball.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And you talk about Bradley playing the 2. He's worked to put weight on. Up over, what, I think, Steve, 210 pounds, you were saying?
Yeah, looks like it. He looks stronger. He's added some weight. Remember, he underwent surgery on both shoulders a couple of seasons ago, but now he's healthy. And with that strength, with that defensive awareness, with the quickness, he's got the ability to be a really good player.
Celtics leading by 8. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Back to Thomas. Lee left side. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. Some solid defense from Brown. Lakers trail by 8. Brown right side. Screen by Young. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Brown wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Celtic shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Thomas goes in. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Thomas got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
And the Lakers call time here.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
big group substitution here for the Lakers. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we put ourselves in the corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Well, the Lakers have to improve their approach against Lee.
He has 12 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively. Well, David Lee, a 2-time All-Star. Over the past 5 seasons, he's averaged about 19 points and over 10 boards a game. Impressive numbers.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And David Lee, so consistently productive, and yet he's had his critics.
Well, I think part of it is because people tend to focus on what guys can't do sometimes instead of all the things they do. And David Lee gives you consistent production as a scorer, as a finisher, and he's an underrated passer as well. And you know what you're going to get from him every time he steps between those lines. Great effort and pretty consistent production.
Here's Clarkson, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Outside Thomas. Bradley sets the pick for Thomas. Pick by Lee. Thomas passes to Lee. He kicks it to Zeller. And that one's good. And the Celtics lead by 9.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Turner against Bryant. And the pass to Clarkson. Back to Kobe. Outside Williams. Feeds it to Hibbert. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Right side, Thomas. Lee sets a screen for Thomas. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lakers trail by 10. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Clarkson. Floats one, and Boston with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Williams with the ball, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Williams dishes to Kobe. On the wing, Williams. Here's Hibbert, hits the jump hook.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Lou Williams.
Russell.
Bradley kicks to Zeller. Turner up top. The 8-footer, and that one's good. Turner's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Hibbert with a screen on Bradley. Here's Clarkson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And it's Bradley off the drive, and he gets it to go. Bradley's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Hibbert, and another basket for the Lakers. Here's Thomas. And for him right now, an assist this trip would give him a double-double.
Yeah, I would expect that assist to come shortly. The way he's playing, I mean, he's really in control.
It's stolen by Randall. And it's the Lakers on the break. Russell with it. Now guarded by Bradley. And it's Russell missing.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. On the wing, Turner, guarded by Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Thomas passes to Zeller. Misses from close range. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Hibbert. Unloads. And that misses badly. Air ball. The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Good. 15 points for Evan Turner.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Russell inside. He's guarded by Thomas. And Kobe gets it to go.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Boston leading by 8. Now a timeout called by Boston. Outside Bradley. He dishes it to Thomas. Bradley sets the pick for Thomas. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And there's a... And that's good on the assist by Thomas. 9 points for Tyler Zeller. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Timeout called the Lakers. Lakers trail by 10. The drive by Russell. Here's Clarkson. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Outside Thomas. Back to Turner. Outside Bradley. Left side Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Kobe with the block. Thomas gets a wide open look. Knocks down the... Thomas got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Celtics leading by 8. And the foul on Pete. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Russell. Takes the 3. Thomas's shot is off. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Russell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, they're trailing here, but you got to admire how hard they're playing. I mean, that kind of effort is a winning effort. They're working the ball inside and trying to do what they can to get back in it. What a game we've seen here for Roy Hibbert. He has 9 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bradley, no one around him. No good on the 3.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And Thomas, here we go. No good, unable to end this run.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Russell with it. Picked up by Turner to tie it up. Bryant's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Out to Turner. Nice ball movement by Boston. The feed now to Thomas.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
Clarkson. Kicks to Russell. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
And the Lakers making a change here. Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Young. And the Lakers call time here. They trailed by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
Here's Thomas. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Lakers 5 right now. Kobe and Randall at the forward spots. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 down low. Russell kicks to Kobe. And that misses. That would have put him up. Boston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. 16 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Lakers on offense. Here's Clarkson. There's the pick. He feeds it to Randall. Clock at 6 to take the lead. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Free throw good. Clarkson. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. Celtics trail by 3. Thomas goes in. He sinks the 11-footer. Thomas got 35.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever the shot. It's just falling for him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Celtics on D. The drive by Russell. Second chance shot, and it's Randall getting it to go. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Thomas against Russell. Outside Turner, just 4 to shoot. Shot denied. Thomas against Russell. Here's Hibbert, and there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Here's Clarkson. Rebound, Boston. Lee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Thomas dishes to Bradley. And Turner gets to Thomas. Shot from Trout. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Hibbert with the screen. The drive by Russell. Good. Russell's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And Turner kicks to Zeller. Here's Thomas. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. And he is unable to get the second one.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
And stolen by Thomas. Bradley against Kobe. Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. On the way, Turner. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. In low to Lee.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Clarkson passes to Kobe. Evan Turner grabs the board.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
He nails it. And we're tied up.
Oh, what a basket. And at the time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Los Angeles making a switch here. Young's checked in. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Here's Clarkson. Inside, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Bradley drives in. Gets in!
Yeah, beautiful drive there. Going right around the bigger man.
Kobe, that's for two. Oh, he knocks it in, a beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Oh, what a phenomenal shot at the buzzer. I can't believe what I just saw.
I'd say we keep it going for as long as we can, guys. I hope we've got even more overtimes in store for us after the next one.
Thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number one might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. So it's Boston now. Over in the corner, Turner. Thomas against Russell. On the wing, Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Pete. He has 17 points and 9 assists.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Bradley dishes to Lee. Back to Bradley. Outside Turner. Just 5 to shoot. The 10-footer. They shoot again. And here's Russell. On the wing, Kobe shoots the 3. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now, here's Thomas. To the wing on the left. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The first free throw is good. That one misses.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Timeout called the Lakers. The Lakers trail. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Turner covering. The drive by Russell. Back to Kobe for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 20 points for Kobe Bryant.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Lee sets a screen for Bradley. No luck. Nice D from Bryant.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds. Responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And the Lakers call time here. Here's Clarkson. The dish to Bryant. 16 feet away, and Russell gets it to go on the assist by Bryant. And that's now 21 points for P. Celtics trail by 4. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Thomas. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Guys, I'll bet those adjustments come as a bit of a surprise as they've waited until the overtime to make them. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. The offensive rebound. And stolen by Zeller. Outside Turner. Kicks it to Thomas. Lee, a screen on Russell. Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. Banked in off the glass. Thomas got 40 points.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Kobe kicks to Russell. Zeller grabs the board. Tense moments here late in overtime as they look to take the lead.
Now, they cannot afford to come up empty.
Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Over to the left wing. Top of the key. Connects.
Kobe has been sensational.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
And Thomas, here we go. Out to Turner. Here's Zeller. Money! A huge shot to tie it up. Big-time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
Well, they know exactly how big that shot was.
Timeout called the Lakers. Now Russell. There's the screen. And here's Kobe for 3. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Again, we are tied up as time runs out. And we'll go to a third overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And with another overtime period. Here we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And so it's Boston with it. Russell against Thomas. This is to Lee. Lee left side. Over in the corner, Turner. Just 5 to shoot. And he went through. Turner's got 19 points.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And the slam dunk by Russell. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
And Turner kicks to Thomas. Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. Hook shot on the way. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting from Boston, Isaiah Thomas.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Russell kicks to Clarkson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. First one falls for him. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Thomas. And it's sent back by Russell. Clarkson passes to Bryant.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? He's got 10 rebounds and 2 rejections. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
Yeah, those things are related, Clark, because when you can knock down shots, now you draw the defense to you. Now you got passing lanes for your teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. And Kobe drops them both. Boston trailing. And Thomas, here we go. And Hibbert with the block. Now the Lakers on the break. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Here's the teardrop. Thomas. That's good. Thomas got 11 points in the quarter.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
And the Lakers call time here. And here's Los Angeles. The lead is 2. They set the pick. Russell against Thomas. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. A 15-footer. Again, the Lakers.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
The Celtics shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. It's Thomas outside, and that one's good. Thomas got 47 points.
Just huge. What a fantastic shot, especially against the taller defender.
Clutch shooting and determination. Plenty of skill, too.
Hibbert with a screen on Thomas. Here's Randall. It's stolen by Bradley. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Turner leading the charge. There's David Lee on the assist by Thomas. 20 points for David Lee.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Thomas against Russell. Out to the right wing. Clarkson. Oh, good with the triple. Boston's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. There's a good screen. Thomas goes in. Ejected by Kobe. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now Russell. Passes it to Clarkson. It's good. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of them there, Kevin.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it?
Thomas goes in.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
Isaiah Thomas.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Tremendous job at the foul line as usual. You can always bank on him in these situations.
Bryant against Turner. Bryant's shot is off. Tipped. To the middle. He's looking for Russell and finds him. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Up top, Kobe. Turner covering. Moves back up. Oh, off target. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And the free throws make things a lot more simple for them. Now you just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And the Lakers call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've got two options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
Young from outside. Misses the tray. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Isaiah Thomas.